Welcome to Kids Church. Please join us as we pray. Dear God, thank you for this day, and thank you that today is really sunny and that some people will get to go to church today and enjoy being in God's house. Amen. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good.
Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God.
You are good.
Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good.
Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good.
I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every test.
Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good.
Valley, our mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good.
Valley, our mountains high. Wherever you go, Lord, you are good.
Can't hold me back now. I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord,
You are good. Live each day like anything can happen.
can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every breath.
Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. I'm gonna follow.
I'm trusting you, God.
You are good.
Life will be crazy,
Wild and amazing.
I'm trusting you, God.
You are good.
I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God. You are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God. You are good.
Hey everyone! Remember last week we started talking about camping, and that led us into a discussion about rocks, and that brought us to a reminder about how God is our rock? Well, today I thought we'd talk about trees. Trees are amazing, tremendous, terrific. There's so many different kinds, with so many different kinds of seeds, and so many different kinds of bark, and so many different shaped leaves, and sometimes not even leaves, but needles. In the spring, they blossom. In the summer, they're like giant umbrellas of shade. In the fall, they turn all kinds of amazing colors. And in the winter, they just wait, brave and bare. Except for the ones with the needles. They stay green all year long. Trees are awesome. They give us shade, beauty, shelter, protection, and food. Take a walk around your yard or in your neighborhood and see how many different kinds of trees you can find. Can you think of anywhere that trees are mentioned in the Bible? A better question might be, can you think of anywhere trees aren't mentioned in the Bible? Because really, once you start thinking about it, trees are everywhere. The Bible starts with God creating the world, and what's one of the things He makes? Trees. And the Bible ends with the picture of the tree of life in the new creation. So many Bible stories that you know really well have a tree in them. In Genesis, already at the beginning, Adam and Eve eat fruit they're not supposed to from a tree in the garden. Noah knew the waters of the flood were going down when a dove brought him a branch from an olive tree. Abraham met God's messengers under some oak trees, and they told him he would have a son and be the father of a great nation. What about Moses? He heard God talking to him out of a burning bush, telling him to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let God's people go. Zacchaeus, what did he climb? A tree, so he could see Jesus. Nathanael was sitting under a tree before Jesus called him to be one of his disciples. And Jesus, with his disciples, often went to the Mount of Olives to pray. Olive trees. Jesus told many stories and parables to many people about faith being like trees. Perhaps the most important story of all that involves a tree is the one that was made into a cross on which Jesus died so that we could be free from sin. And as free people, you know what Jesus wants us to do? He wants us to live like trees, to plant your roots deep in His Word and grow the fruit of the Spirit. What are the fruit of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. That can be our memory work this week. You can find that verse in Galatians 5, verse 22. In a way, by asking you to show the fruit of the Spirit, I'm telling you to go bananas. Aren't you glad you tuned in today? Thanks for listening to me talk about trees. I'm going to make like a tree now and leaf. Have a great week, everyone.